Stepmom turned into a monster after marriage, so I kicked her out when she made my dying dad feel like a burden. My dad was a single father who raised me on his own. He worked 2 jobs to make sure I had everything I needed. He was always there for me, and I never felt like I was missing out on anything. When I was 15, he met a woman who he fell in love with. She was nice, and I liked her. They got married when I was 17, and I was happy for them. However, after they got married, she changed. She became controlling and manipulative. She would constantly belittle my dad and make him feel like he was worthless. She would also try to control me and my life. She would tell me what I could and couldn't do, and she would try to make me feel guilty for spending time with my dad. My dad was so in love with her that he didn't see what she was doing. He would defend her and tell me that she was just trying to help. I tried to tell him that she was toxic, but he wouldn't listen. I eventually moved out and went to college. I would come home for holidays, but I couldn't stand being around her. She would always find a way to ruin the holidays. A few years ago, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. I moved back home to help take care of him. She was no help at all. She would complain about having to take care of him and would make him feel like he was a burden. She would also try to keep me from spending time with him. I eventually had enough and told her that she needed to leave. She refused, so I called the police and had her removed from the house. My dad was upset at first, but he eventually realized that she was toxic. He thanked me for standing up to her.